GSP です。大きな拍手お願いします。
It's my first time in Japan, and it won't be the last time. I will come back for sure.
Great.
Yes, I do. I'm from a Kyokushin karate background,
right,
and it's a traditional martial art coming from Japan. So I really embrace the culture and all the mentality of it. That's why I'm wearing it.
はい、自分のルーツはね、極真空手にあるんで、それを象徴する、それを象徴する意味でも、その、日の丸の鉢巻きをしてステージに登場しているということなんですけども、空手の動きの中でね、最もこの、戦いに生きているのはどんな動きなのかなと思うんですけども、What is the most like technique from karate you use like on the cage?
The karate that I use come from Kyokushin karate. I did different style. I did Kyokushin karate. I did Shidokan. I use different technique. I like Mawashigiri. It's one of my favorite techniques. It's a roundhouse kick, we call it in English. Mawashigiri. I like when I put my opponent on the ground, the way I cut distance, and that's something that I learned from karate. People think it's coming from wrestling, but I use a lot of karate in everything that I do.
Really?
I'm a big believer that the number one priority for a kid should be school and education, and sport training should come second.
Right. I think you got to do first things first, right?
The reason is the most important part of the body. It's not the muscle. I think it's the brain, and that's why I think school should be number one priority.
All right, that's a good one.
Everything I do in my life and my career, I always look one step at a time. I don't right now at the point of my life where I am right now, because I just have a knee surgery, ACL tear. It's a very serious injury. It's the first bad injury I had in my whole career. So right now I look to the next step. The next step for me, it's not fighting right now. It's to make sure my knee heal 100% from my surgery. I still have 3-4 months left to do rehabs on it. Once I will get over that step, now I will think about my next upcoming fight for the UFC title at 170. And once, if everything goes according to plan, and I have to go to fight like you mentioned, Anderson Silva, maybe I will consider the question then. But everything I do, it's step by step, because you never know what can happen in the future, and sometimes if you plan things too much in advance, it doesn't happen the way you want, so you waste energy for nothing. I don't think Japan is behind. I think because of the culture, Japan will always be ahead in mixed martial art, because, for example, in America, in the United States, Canada, when we're a kid, most of kids, the first thing they learn how to play baseball, they learn how to play football. In Canada, we learn how to play hockey. But in Japan, when you're a kid, you don't necessarily learn how to play hockey or football. You learn how to do judo. You learn
baseball too.
Yeah, you got baseball, but you got judo, you got karate. This is really part of the Japanese culture, and that's why I think Japan will always be the mecca for mixed martial art, especially because of their culture, where they come from. They're the culture of the samurai. You know, also for the mentality the Japanese has. I believe they're. For the mind, I think they're the strongest people in the world. If you look in terms of how strong they are mentally, they never give up. They never surrender. They're very strong minded people.
Thank you.
Well, Condit is. If I have to fight Condit when I return, like I said, right now I'm focusing on my knee. That's the number one priority. I don't even think about fighting right now, because my next step is to recover from my surgery. But Carlos Condit is no doubt, if I have to fight him, it's no doubt the best guy that I've ever fight. He's because of his set of skill, because of his personality, he never gives up. I've seen him being in bad position and always came back strong stronger. So I think it's not only a question of standing up and on the ground. I think it's generally his set of skills are amazing, and he's a very unorthodox fighter as well.
今日はゲストで来てくれたけど、次は日本でファンに試合見せてくれますか？
Okay, today you've been invited as a guest, but can you promise you're gonna see a fight here in Japan?
Right now I came as a guest, but hopefully in the future I will have an opportunity to fight in Tokyo. It would be a great honor for me to be fighting here, and I hope it will happen in the future.
Okay. I know you don't like promises, but thank you. We're looking forward. はい、で、今日はゲストとして来ましたけども、総督ない以来に、皆さんの前でファイターとして、の姿を、見ていただけるように望んでいますということでした。はい。はい、1016番の方、どうぞ前の方にお越しください。おめでとうございます。はい、じゃあフォトセッションの方、していきたいと思いますが。
改めてもう一度数字を呼び直しますので、皆さんステージまで呼ばれた方お願いいたします。
まずは1016番、1016、紳士だなと思いますよ。その先ほど中学生からのメッセージもありましたけども、ファイターになるにはどうしたらいいんだというねメッセージがありましたけども、とにかくね学業第一でっていうのがすごく印象的でしたね。スタッフが乱入してますね、写真機に。はい